Mike Rizzitiello, College Place City Administrator here on the site of a wastewater treatment plant, but then also our future drinking water reservoir number 4 site. So at council meetings and past other commission meetings, you all may have heard reference to Reservoir 4, and what it is that of our 3 water storage facilities, we really need additional water storage. So our original one is a steel tank from the 1940s. It's over by basically 6th and Birch. Then we have the 2 250,000 tanks over off of Whitman and Maple from the early 2000s. But then that's it for water storage. And through a valve issue we had last year, we learned that really that water storage, it gets us over like 24 hours of water storage, but really cities our size should have more than that. And then coupled with the fact that we're going to be having future development. So we know we have a water storage issue, plus we need placement of the water storage to accommodate current and then also future development. So the ideal site is this one right here. So right behind me, you'll see a little point with elevation, and the concept is to go put a pretty tall water reservoir that would accommodate about 1 million gallons of water storage. So right now our engineer JUB, they are working on the design for this water reservoir. Again, 1 million gallons, and it'll be able to provide water storage for the entire city, as well as the future growth out by Stone Creek across from the high school, and then the Martin Airfield area that we recently annexed. Engineering, we believe, will wrap up in 2024, and then we'll be putting in for a series of grants, because water reservoirs are not cheap. With inflation and everything else, they're about roughly $15 million in today's money. So how we'll pay for it is it'll be a split between the various future development costs that the developer will have to pay for areas adjacent to the Stone Creek area across from the high school, and then also Martin Airfield. But then also it'll be a funding stack of various grants. So we're going to State Department of Health, Public Works Trust Fund, Community Economic Revitalization Board, and then through our federal lobbyist, we are putting in earmarks, and then we also have the project submitted on the Army Corps of Engineers Water Development Act list, so that way they'll help pay for it too. So through all the funding coming together from everyone, will make this thing work. I believe construction of this water reservoir will probably be further out toward 2025, because it takes time to get that funding stack all curated, but we will make that happen. So for folks that live adjacent wastewater treatment plant site, if you see folks walking around doing surveying or other things, that's what it's about. It's because we're looking at doing the reservoir out here, because out here it's natural placement, and it'll save us pumping costs since we can use gravity to run water off both sides of the bluff. So really it makes all sense in the world. And tying back to further videos, we're really trying to make sure our water wells as well as our water storage are in geographically disparate areas of the community, so that way each area has its like well and its own storage. And that's just from the past when we replaced the 2 other wells, and it was because they were on the same street and we had a geologic shift, and then we ended up in a situation. So having everything in different zones of the city is for the better. But yeah, well, this project is just getting started. We will